The night is kind. It welcomes every feeling that visits at this hour, quiet hopes, little fears, and the longing for a gentle change. This is a soft space. Nothing needs forcing. There is no race to win. The body has carried so much through the day. Now it deserves comfort. Let the shoulders lower a little. Let the jaw loosen. Let the breath move in and out like small ocean waves. The outside world grows still, and this stillness can wrap around the mind like a warm blanket. Worry often rises when the world goes quiet, yet there is another choice available in this moment, a small, loving practice that settles the heart and opens a clear path for good to reach you. This is the midnight secret. Simple, kind steps done with care, so life can support you in a natural way. If thoughts feel loud, that is okay. Thoughts are like children asking for care. They will soften if they feel heard. Place one hand over the heart and one over the belly. Feel the warmth of your own touch. Whisper quietly, "I am safe right now." Let that line sit in the body. Feel the breath under the hands. The belly rises, the chest opens, and the body understands. It is time to rest. Trust grows with repetition. One peaceful night plants a seed for the next one. The seed becomes a habit. The habit becomes your new normal. There is no need to push. Gentle is powerful. Gentle thoughts and gentle breath tell the nervous system that peace is allowed here. When the mind says, "I need a miracle," the heart can answer, "I can welcome one." Miracles do not always arrive with big noise. They can come as a calm idea in the morning, a solution that feels light, a call at the right time, a feeling that says, "This is the next step." To invite that kind of help, the body must first feel safe. Safety opens the door to wisdom. Begin with what can be done right now. Breathe in to a count of 4 and breathe out to a count of 6. Do this 5 times. The long out-breath massages the calm center of the body. With each exhale, let the shoulders melt a bit more. Say quietly, "Peace is moving through me." Feel how that line glides across the chest like a soft hand. The day may have placed many labels on you: busy, tired, needed by others. Here, you can choose a gentle label that fits the truth of this hour: cherished. This quiet time is your gift to yourself. Small, steady choices before sleep shape what the mind and body practice through the night. Sleep is not only rest. Sleep is teaching. The thoughts you offer at bedtime become the lessons your inner self studies while you sleep. Offer kind lessons. Offer simple lines that carry love. Try this now. "While I sleep, life works on my behalf." Repeat it, slow and kind. Let the words sit like a candle in a safe, quiet room. If emotions rise, let them pass like weather. Do not fight them. Place a hand at the base of the skull and a hand over the heart for a moment. Feel the meeting of mind and heart. Say softly, "I allow softness." Tears, if they come, are a warm rain that leaves the ground fresh. This is not about perfection. This is about willingness. Willingness is the door that opens to change. You do not need to know how the answer will come. Your task is simply to make a welcome space inside. The rest will find its way. You are not alone in this hour. Many lights are out there in the dark, each window holding someone who also longs for ease and guidance. Send a quiet wish of ease to those lights and receive one back. Love moves like that. What you offer in kindness returns in peace. Say with me, "Tonight, I choose peace. Tonight, I receive help with ease." If the mind asks for proof, let the breath be that proof. Every calm breath shows that change is already happening inside. The body listens. The heart listens. Life listens. When you are ready, speak a simple intention for this night. Use words that feel natural, not grand. Give me the next right thought in the morning. Show me a gentle way forward. Let me wake with a calm body and a clear mind. These are soft keys that fit the door of healing. Place them gently into your heart with the exhale. Feel the relief of handing heavy bags to a kind porter. Relief is not laziness. Relief is space. Space is where answers land. Let the night hold you now, kind and steady, like a wise friend sitting beside you in quiet support. There is a special grace at midnight. The noise of the day falls away, and the inner world becomes easier to hear. The body moves toward rest, and in that rest, little repairs begin. Muscles soften, breath deepens, and the heart finds a calmer beat. The brain loves rhythm, and the breath gives that rhythm like a lullaby. A gentle practice before sleep tells the whole system, we can let go now. The result is not only better sleep, but also a mind that wakes with new space for fresh ideas and tender solutions. This is why this hour is a doorway to change. In simple language, the body has two main modes, a mode for effort and a mode for comfort. All day, effort is high, doing, thinking, planning. At night, the body tries to shift into comfort, resting, repairing, recharging. A loving bedtime practice helps that shift. The breath is the bridge. When the out-breath is a little longer than the in-breath, the inner systems understand the message. Slow down, soften, heal. When shoulders relax and the jaw loosens, the mind follows. Thoughts quiet when muscles soften. Body leads, mind follows, heart opens. It is a circle of care. Midnight is also kind to the deeper mind. In these quiet hours, the gatekeeper of the mind grows gentle and less strict. New thoughts can slip in with ease. This is the time to offer thoughts that are not harsh, not heavy, not full of pressure. Offer a small, believable idea that leans toward peace. For example, I am open to a kinder way. If the old habit says, nothing works, meet it with a softer thought that does not argue but shifts the tone. Something good can arrive in small steps. This is the thought ladder. Each line is a rung, and there is no need to jump. One rung is enough for now. The heart plays a role too. When hands rest over the heart and belly, the nervous system hears safety. Touch tells the body, you are cared for. The mind often believes what the body feels. A warm sensation under your palms can speak louder than a dozen lectures. Pair touch with breath and a kind line, and the message sinks in. Peace is allowed. Over time, this becomes a nightly pathway. The path grows clear with every step. Soon, the body begins walking the path on its own. You start to feel sleepy at the same time. Calm arrives faster, and the mind knows that night is a friendly place. There is also a simple truth about attention. Where attention goes, energy flows. Late at night, attention is free from many outside demands. This makes attention gentle and steady. Point it toward calm, gratitude, and trust, and these qualities grow stronger. Point it toward the same worry again and again, and the worry grows roots. The midnight secret is to point attention kindly, not with force, not with blame, but with a soft hand on the shoulder. Guide attention to the breath, the beat of the heart, the kind thought that fits, the feeling of safety in the room. Language matters. The body reacts to words as if they are little commands. Use words that invite ease. Choose lines that the inner self can accept without a struggle. I am willing to feel safe for 1 minute. 1 minute is a small promise, yet it begins a wave of change. After 1 minute, add another minute if it feels right. The goal is not to win. The goal is to befriend the night. A befriended night becomes a teacher. It teaches patience, trust, and the art of receiving. Receiving is not passive. Receiving is active openness. It is the posture of a flower turning toward light. When doubt appears, greet it like a guest, not an enemy. Offer the guest a seat and a calm breath. Doubt settles faster when it is not pushed away. Say, I hear you, and I choose a softer thought. Use the latter. From this is hard, step to this is new, and I can learn. From I am stuck, step to I can move 1 inch. A small shift at midnight moves many things by morning. This is the quiet power of night practices. They work while you sleep because the inner self keeps learning, rearranging, and releasing even when you do nothing at all. Think of the breath as a gentle broom. With each exhale, the broom sweeps a little corner of the mind. Dust leaves, space appears. In that space, place a line of trust, something like, life is on my side. If that line feels too big, soften it. I am willing to see how life might be on my side. The body relaxes around willing statements because they do not demand. They invite. Invitations are easy to accept. Tonight, invite ease, invite support, invite clear guidance by morning. Let the night be your helper. A small ritual before sleep tells the whole self that care is here. This does not have to be grand. It needs only a bit of attention and a loving tone. Start by choosing a corner that feels calm. It could be a bedside space, a small chair, or a quiet spot on the floor with a cushion. Lower the lights. A soft glow tells the body that evening has truly arrived. If there is noise, use a steady sound like a fan to give the mind something simple to rest on. Keep a journal and a pen nearby and a glass of water within reach. Place the phone face down or outside the room if possible. In this little sanctuary, you are teaching the senses to relax. Clothing can be loose and kind to the skin. A light blanket or shawl can signal comfort. A gentle scent, if it agrees with you, can be a cue for rest. Even the clean scent of water or fresh air from a window can serve. Sit with feet on the floor or curl up in a way that lets the belly move freely as you breathe. Bring the journal onto the lap and rest a hand on it for a moment. Say quietly, "This is my time of peace." Let that line mark the border between the day and the night. Borders help the mind know where one thing ends and another begins. Begin with 3 slow breaths. Inhale to a count of 4. Exhale to a count of 6. With each breath, offer a small thought of ease. In, welcome. Out, release. After 3 rounds, pick up the pen. On the first page for the night, write the date and the words, "I release." Then list up to 3 items that feel heavy. Keep each item brief, like a title. When the list is complete, draw a soft line through each item, not as a form of denial, but as a sign that you are handing it to the night. Say aloud, "While I sleep, this begins to heal." Close the journal and rest your hand on top of it for a breath. The body responds well to small, clear actions. Add a minute of gentle movement to turn down the volume on stress. Roll the shoulders forward and back 5 times. Let the head tip gently from side to side. Soften the face by parting the lips slightly and relaxing the tongue. Place one hand at the chest and one at the belly again. Hum softly for a few breaths. A low hum soothes the chest and helps the breath slow down. The hum is like a purr that tells the inner self, all is well enough for now. After the hum, sit in quiet for a half minute and notice the warmth in the hands. Now offer a short intention for the night. Choose one line that feels easy to accept. Let me rest deeply. Let me wake clear. Guide me to the next step. Whisper the line on the outbreath. Touch the journal once more and set it by the bed. If a mirror is nearby, stand for a brief moment and look into the eyes with kindness, not inspection. Soften the gaze as if greeting a dear friend. Say, "I am willing to receive good while I sleep." If that feels too strong, say, "I am willing to learn how to receive good while I sleep." Give a gentle smile, not forced, just a sign of friendliness. This small mirror moment plants a seed of self-acceptance that grows quietly through the night. If the bed calls, answer. Before lying down, place the glass of water where it will be safe and easy to reach. Think of this water as a small promise of new life in the morning. As you settle under the covers, let the legs be heavy and the hands rest where they feel most at ease. If the mind shows an image of a worry, picture it as a leaf floating by on a slow river. No need to chase it. Let it pass. Bring the attention back to the breath, the warmth of the body, the softness of the pillow. Say softly, peace in, peace out, for 3 breaths. If you like, close the ritual with a pair of gentle affirmations. Speak them slowly, with feeling, not speed. I am safe to receive good while I sleep. Pause. My mind rests. Life works on my behalf. Let those words echo quietly inside. They are not magic tricks. They are loving directions. The inner self listens to directions that are kind and patient. As this nightly practice repeats, the body will begin to relax sooner, the mind will settle faster, and mornings will carry a clearer light. Keep the phone aside. Keep the journal near. Keep the breath steady and kind. The night will meet you with the same kindness you offer it. There is no need to do this perfectly. Aim for simple and steady. 5 to 10 minutes in your sanctuary can change how the whole night feels. If the mind says, I forgot, reply, I can begin now. If the body feels restless, reply with breath and touch. If emotions rise, greet them and let them pass. Keep the practice light and loving. Over days and weeks, a gentle ritual becomes a path that the inner self walks with ease. On that path, help arrives quietly and often. Answers appear in small ways that add up. And when the morning comes, the day opens like a clear sky after a kind night. Let this be the hour when weight grows lighter. Set the journal on your lap and breathe out in a soft, steady stream. Name what feels heavy, but do it with kindness, as if placing stones out of a backpack onto the ground beside you. On a fresh page, write the words, I release, and under them, list up to 3 things that pulled on your heart today. Keep each line short and simple. This is not a full story, only a label, the way a small tag hangs from a suitcase. After each line, whisper, I place this down for the night. Feel the body answer with a slight drop in the shoulders. Let the jaw loosen and the tongue rest. There is no prize for carrying weight to sleep. The real gift is rest. Now trace a gentle line through each item with your pen. Do not scratch it out with force. Just draw a soft line like closing a curtain at bedtime. Say, this can settle while I sleep. If the mind argues, meet it with care. I hear you. And for this night, I choose peace first. Put a hand over the heart and a hand over the belly. Let the warmth of your own touch teach the body that safety is here. Breathe in for a comfortable count of 4. Breathe out for a calm count of 6. Let the out-breath carry the edge away little by little. On the next exhale, say quietly, it is allowed to be easier. Sometimes the mind holds on because it thinks holding on is the only way to keep life together. Offer a new job to the mind, not holding, but handing over. Say, I hand this to the night. I hand this to the wisdom that works while I rest. You are not abandoning anything. You are giving it the chance to settle in a larger field than the small room of worry. If the chest feels tight, press both hands gently against the chest for a count of 3 and let go on the exhale. Feel the chest open a little more each time. If a sigh wants to rise, let it. A sigh is the body's way of saying, thank you, we can soften now. Add a brief forgiveness step, not as a rule, but as a balm. Write one short line, I forgive myself for what I did not know earlier today. If that feels too large, soften it. I am willing to be gentle with myself tonight. Speak it once on the out-breath. Let the belly fall as the words pass your lips. Forgiveness is not a stamp that erases life. It is a door that opens to fresh air. Fresh air helps thoughts clear. When thoughts clear, solutions can be seen without strain. Shake the hands loosely, like dusting off crumbs. Roll each shoulder forward and back 5 times each, slow and sweet, the way you might soothe a child who is ready to sleep. Let the neck tilt to one side and then the other with care. Lift the eyebrows high, then soften the whole face. Place the pen across the closed journal and rest a hand on top of it. Say, "This waits here. I rest now." Feel how the body hears and believes words that are simple and kind. If old worries return, greet them like visitors who came late. Offer them a chair near the door and tell them they can wait there until morning. No pushing them out into the cold and no letting them take the bed. This is the balance of love and boundaries. If a thought keeps asking, "But what if?" give it a new answer. "What if I sleep well and see more clearly tomorrow?" That answer holds a softer truth. It does not promise that everything will change overnight. It simply opens the window for fresh light. Use the breath as your helper. Try 5 rounds of a letting go breath. Inhale through the nose to a count that feels easy. Exhale softly through parted lips as if cooling a spoon of tea. With each exhale, whisper, "Down." Feel the shoulders lower a little, the belly soften, the jaw rest. After 5 rounds, place a hand at the back of the neck for a moment, then return it to the heart. Say, "I rest while life keeps moving for me." The line may feel new. That is fine. New lines become familiar with use, the way a path becomes clear after walking it many evenings. Write one last gentle note to yourself at the bottom of the page. "I am safe to sleep. What matters can wait. What helps me can arrive." Close the journal, put it by the bed, touch it once with a kind palm as if blessing the night ahead. Drink a sip of water and feel it travel down as a small reminder that comfort is simple. As you move toward your bed, picture placing the 3 listed items on a clean shelf where they can rest undisturbed. They will not disappear. They will simply stop shouting. Peace does not ignore life. Peace gives life room to breathe. Now it is time to settle the body. The body loves a gentle order. Start at the feet. Press the soles into the floor or into the mattress for 2 slow counts, then let them soften. Feel the difference between holding and releasing. Move to the calves. Tense both calves lightly for 2 counts and release. Continue to the thighs, the hips, the belly, the chest, the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the neck, the face. Each time, a small hold and a longer release. Let the release be like a long exhale. Tell each area, "Thank you for today. Rest now." Place one hand low on the belly and one hand over the heart again. Let the breath move under both hands like a tide moving in and out. There is no rush to change anything, only notice and allow. If you like, count the exhale up to 6 or 8 if it feels easy. Longer exhales tell the inner systems, "We are safe." Safe signals open the door to repair. Safe signals invite the mind to loosen its grip and trust the night to do its quiet work. Add a simple hum, low and easy, for 3 breaths. Feel the soft vibration in the chest and throat. The hum soothes the body, the way a lullaby soothes a child. If humming does not feel right, try a soft with closed lips, or rest in silence and feel the hand's warmth. Another option is gentle tapping with 2 fingers on the upper chest, just below the collarbones, for 10 light taps while breathing slowly. Then pause. The body understands these small signals and replies with softer muscle tone and a calmer heartbeat. Release the jaw by letting the lips part slightly. Relax the tongue so it rests broad and soft. The eyes can rest the way a calm lake rests at dusk. Feel the skin on the forehead smooth out as if a warm hand passed gently across it. Drop the shoulders another notch. Let the belly rise a little more on the in-breath and fall a little more on the out-breath. If the breath feels tight, do not force it. Let it be natural and easy. Trust that the body will find its rhythm when it knows it is safe. Pair breath with kind words. On the in-breath, soft. On the out-breath, release. On the in-breath, I welcome rest. On the out-breath, I let go. These are not demands, they are invitations. The body likes invitations. It can accept them without fear. If thoughts jump in, let them float by. Bring the attention back to the hands, the warmth, the weight of the limbs, the steady rise and fall. If you need a number path, count 10 slow breaths. If you lose count, start fresh. Starting fresh is not failure. It is practice, and practice is love. If the day left a knot in the stomach, place both hands there and breathe a little deeper into the lower belly, as if making space in a small drawer. Say, there is room in me for peace. If the knot is in the chest, press a palm gently there and make a circle with your hand, slow and light, while breathing out longer than breathing in. If the knot sits at the back of the neck, cradle the base of the skull with both hands for a few breaths, then let the head rest. If the back wants comfort, slide a pillow under the knees when lying on the back, or place a small pillow between the knees if lying on the side. If the hands feel cold, tuck them under the blanket and rest them over the belly. If the room feels cool, wrap a light shawl around the shoulders. These are small acts, and they send a large message. Your comfort matters. When the body believes that message, the mind relaxes its watch. Offer a closing line to the body. Thank you, dear body. You may rest now. Keep the line simple. Simple works. Many systems inside you are ready to do their quiet night work. Mending, sorting, cleaning, balancing. Your part is to step back and allow. This is not giving up. This is true support. Let the breath keep rocking the inner world like a gentle boat. Trust the boat. Trust the water. Trust the shore that waits on the other side of sleep. Now the mind is ready for kinder thoughts, not grand promises, not sharp orders, gentle thoughts that ease the grip. Think of the heavy thought that kept circling. Write it now on a fresh page, plain and short. Under it, write a softer version that is still true. This is the thought ladder. Each rung is only a little higher than the last, enough to lift the mood by one small step. The goal is not to be at the top tonight. The goal is to move up one steady rung. Here is how to do it. First, notice the body's signal when the heavy thought appears. Tight chest, racing pulse, heavy stomach, restless legs. Place a hand where you feel it. Breathe out longer than you breathe in. Say, I hear you. Then build the softer rung. If the thought is, everything is falling apart, write, some things need care and some things are okay. Speak it once. Feel for a small drop in tension. If the thought is, I cannot do anything, write, I can do one small thing in the morning. If the thought is, I always get it wrong, write, I am learning, and I have done many things right before. Try a 3-column practice in your journal. In the first column, write the heavy thought. In the second, write a bridge thought, something more gentle and believable. In the third, write one small proof. For example, heavy, I'm stuck. Bridge, I can move 1 inch. Proof, I can send one message in the morning. Or, heavy, no one helps me. Bridge, help can show up in small ways. Proof, a kind message came last week. Keep the proof simple and real. The mind relaxes when it sees even a tiny sign that supports the new path. Speak the bridge thought on the out-breath. Let the exhale carry the edge away. If the heavy thought returns, meet it again with the same kindness. Do not wrestle. Offer the bridge again. The mind does not change because it is pushed. It changes because it is often shown a safer way. Safe thoughts do not deny that life can be hard. Safe thoughts say, even in hard times, a small step is possible. That truth settles the heart. Use I am willing lines if direct affirmations feel too strong. I am willing to see this with a bit more calm. I am willing to be guided to a next step. I am willing to trust the night to help me. Willing lines open the door a crack. A crack is enough. Through a small opening, fresh air comes in. With that fresh air, the inner self loosens its tight grip and begins to look for ways to support you. Offer a few soft statements that fit the night. Peace matters more than control right now. I let the pressure fall away for this hour. I can rest without fixing everything. Speak them once or twice, then let silence return. The goal is not to fill the room with words. The goal is to set a gentle direction and allow the body and mind to follow it. If the mind asks for a plan, give it a tiny plan that it can accept without stress. Write down one action for the morning that feels light. Send a text. Move the body for 5 minutes. Drink water. Review a note. Close the journal after writing the one action. Speak one more bridge thought. I can take this step when the sun comes up. Let that promise settle inside. It is small. It is real. It is enough. Create a night container for the rest. In your inner world, place the unsolved parts of the day into a simple, safe box with a soft lid. Set that box on a shelf that says, tomorrow. Tell the mind it does not need to stand guard. It can lie down now. It can be held by the same peace that holds the breath. If images rise, see them soften at the edges. If worry resists, stroke it with the gentle line. Thank you for trying to help. Sleep now. Worry is often a tired helper. When it feels appreciated, it rests. End this latter practice with a kind blessing. Place a hand over the heart and say, may I be gentle with myself tonight. Place the other hand over the belly and say, may I wake open to good. Keep the hands there for 3 slow breaths. Feel the warmth. Feel the weight of the hands. Feel the calm rhythm inside. Let the body know that you are here with it, not as a critic, but as a loving guide. A loving guide speaks in simple words and keeps promises small and clear. That is enough to change a night. That is enough to attract help that fits and lasts. If the mind wanders, it is not a problem. Bring it back with a breath and a bridge. If the body stirs, offer it a kinder pillow, a warmer blanket, or a softer position. If feelings rise, let them flow and fade. Nothing is wrong. The practice is working. The night will carry these gentle steps forward. In the morning, the next rung will be easier to reach. For now, breathe out, long and slow. The thought ladder stands beside you, strong and kind, as the room grows quiet and peace comes closer. When the body is calm and the mind has softened, gentle words can do their best work. Speak to yourself like a dear friend. Keep the voice low and let each line ride on the out-breath. Choose statements that feel kind and believable. If a line feels too strong, soften it with I am willing. The goal is ease, not force. The breath is your guide. Inhale with an open chest. Exhale slowly and let the words glide through like a smooth stream. Place a hand over the heart if it feels right. Feel the warmth under your palm and let it remind you that comfort is here. Allow each statement to settle for a few seconds before moving on. A little stillness between words helps them sink in. I am safe to receive good while I sleep. Let the exhale carry any sharp edges away. My mind knows how to rest. Notice a bit more softness in the jaw. Peace grows in me with every breath I take. Feel the belly rise and fall. Help can reach me in simple ways. Let your shoulders lower. I am open to solutions that are kind and clear. Watch how the chest opens. It is easy to release pressure at this hour. Let the face smooth. I welcome calm ideas in the morning. Picture waking gently. I can take one small step when the sun comes up. Sense a small lift inside. Life is working with me as I rest. Feel support under the body. The night brings repair and balance. Notice the rhythm of your breath. I am willing to trust this process. Let the words rest like a soft blanket. If a part of you resists, meet it with care. Offer a bridge thought before the affirmation. For example, if "I am safe" feels too large, try "I am willing to feel a little safer right now." Say it on the out-breath. If "I welcome good" feels far away, try "I am open to the idea of welcoming good." The inner self relaxes when it is not forced. Words are like seeds. They grow with warmth and time. Repeat any line that feels especially soothing 3 times, as if you were watering a seed. You can also write 1 or 2 lines in your journal after speaking them. Writing adds a simple, steady rhythm that helps the body believe the message. Keep the pace slow. Close your eyes for a moment after each statement and notice where the body softens. Many people feel a small release in the chest or a soft warmth in the belly. Others notice a longer exhale. There is no right answer. Any sign of ease is a sign of the practice working. End this set with the breath as your anchor. Inhale softly, exhale fully, and whisper, "All is well enough for this night." If that line does not land, soften it to, "All can be well enough for this night." Leave a few seconds of silence, letting the nervous system absorb the tone of kindness you have created. If there is a mirror nearby, take a brief moment with it. Keep the light soft. Stand or sit in a way that feels easy on the body. Bring your gaze to your own eyes with kindness rather than inspection. This is not about judgment or fixing. This is a meeting with a friend. Lift one hand to the heart and feel the warmth there. Breathe in gently and exhale a little longer. Let the face stay relaxed. The eyes do not need to search for anything. They can simply rest on the friendly face in front of them. Say in a quiet voice, "I am on my own side." Let the words sit in the space between you and your reflection. Keep the gaze soft, as if you were watching a calm lake at night. If emotion rises, allow it to move through. Tears are a warm rain that washes the day away. If the voice catches, pause and breathe, then speak again, slowly. I am willing to be kind to you. Feel how that small change to willing opens the door without pressure. Rest a moment, then add, I am learning to trust your heart. Keep the tone gentle, like a lullaby meant for someone dearly loved. If a critical thought tries to interrupt, greet it with a nod and return the attention to the eyes. Remind the mind, kindness first. Touch the cheek with the back of your fingers, or trace a small heart over the chest with your hand. This simple touch tells the body that safety is present. Offer one more line that feels true. Your best is enough for this hour, not for forever, for this hour. Narrowing the time window helps the inner self accept the message. Breathe out slowly, letting the shoulders sink a little lower. Give a small, natural smile that asks for nothing and offers goodwill. Close this mirror moment by whispering, "Rest now," and allow the eyes to close for a few breaths before moving on. Return to your journal for a short receiving practice. On a new page, write the words, "Thank you for," and list 3 small gifts from the day. Keep them simple. A soft breeze, a kind word, a moment that made you feel seen, a task you finished, a meal that nourished you, a piece of music that soothed the heart. Let each line be short and present tense. Thank you for the warm tea. Thank you for the quiet walk. Thank you for the breath that steadied me. As you write, notice how your chest loosens and your breath deepens. Gratitude is not denial of hard things. It is a way of widening the lens so your inner world can feel balanced and safe enough to rest. Now write one gentle line about how support could arrive. Keep it light and open-ended. Support can come through a calm idea in the morning. Support can come through a message I did not expect. Support can come through a simple next step. If you like, close your eyes for half a minute and let a soft scene form in your mind, only a few seconds long. See your morning self sitting up with a sense of calm. See a hand reaching for water. See a clear thought floating into view. One helpful step. Do not force detail. Let the picture be loose and kind, more like a feeling than a movie. If no image appears, rest with the words and the breath. The body already understands this language. Place the journal by the bed so your last thoughts have a loving home. If helpful, set a page flag or slip the pen inside to remind you to write again in the morning. Take a sip of water and feel how receiving can be simple. Water in, body soothed. Touch the heart and whisper, I welcome good while I sleep. Then let the hands rest. If thoughts return, return to the breath. If a worry walks in, place it in the tomorrow box inside your mind and close the soft lid. You can visit it after sunrise with a fresh, rested mind. Before sleep, seal the night with a brief blessing and a loving plan. In a quiet voice, say, may peace fill this room. Pause. May my body heal in the way it knows. Pause again. May a clear next step meet me in the morning. Keep the language simple. The inner self trusts words that are steady and kind. Offer a small, doable promise for tomorrow. I will take one gentle action after I wake. You can even name it. Drink a glass of water, stretch for 2 minutes, send one message, step outside for fresh air, read a kind line from your journal. Tiny steps build strong bridges. Strong bridges carry you through the day with less strain. Think of the next 7 nights as a loving path. You do not need to be perfect. Aim for steady. If one night is busy, return the following night. If you miss a step, begin again where you are. Beginning again is a brave act of care. The body loves patterns of safety. Each time you sit, breathe, write, release, and bless, you shape a pattern that leads to calm. In time, the body will meet you halfway. Sleep will come easier. Morning will bring more space. Solutions will feel closer and lighter. Let your closing words float out on a long exhale. I rest now. Life supports me as I sleep. Feel the weight of your body held by the bed. Feel the air move in and out with ease. Feel the quiet of the room reach into your inner world and turn the lights low. If a final thought asks for attention, offer one gentle reply. Peace first, the rest after sunrise. Turn your face toward comfort as a flower turns toward soft light. Allow softness to surround you like a friendly night sky. The heart has heard you, the breath has guided you, the body has begun its quiet repair. This is the secret that works at midnight. A few kind steps, done with care, that invite miracles in the language the body understands. Miracles often look like calm where there was panic, like clarity where there was fog, like a timely call, a helpful idea, a steady strength you did not know you had. These are not accidents. They are the fruit of a loving practice that makes room for good to enter. Carry this truth into your rest. Small steps of love change much. Tonight, you spoke with tenderness to the mind. You honored the body. You opened the heart. That is enough. Let the night complete the work. When the light returns, meet the day with one gentle action and one kind thought. Over time, these small acts form a life that feels safer, clearer, and more open to good. If it feels right, close with a final set of lines, slow and steady, each on the out-breath. I am safe. I am loved. I welcome gentle miracles. I wake with peace and a clear next step. Then allow silence to take your hand and let sleep come like a calm tide, carrying you into a new morning where kindness leads the way.